So welcome back to another episode, everyone. And today we're going to talk about the electromagnetic radiation spectrum again. Now there's a lot of light, truth, love, and happiness on this poster here. But there's also a very dark place. We haven't talked about that yet. It's just another form of electromagnetic radiation, the television. Oh yes. See, it doesn't matter if it comes in a satellite, analog, cable. Go back and read that and tell you a little bit about it. So that's what we're going to cover today. And I got it over here in my book. I'm going to show you a couple different descriptions. Thought this would be important. Hollywood, the elite media center used to mind control the public. Now I've warned my sheeple about watching this television. I told him. He's going to be getting subliminal messages. He's going to be getting brainwashed. But he doesn't listen to me. He continues to watch these crazy shows. So it's a very important part of the electromagnetic radiation spectrum. See, he watches these alien shows. He likes to watch this mini-series called V. Yeah, he's been watching a lot of V lately. We'll go in there and check it out, and I'll show you what he's been watching. I'll give you an example of television. And see, the television projects these images every day. And every day, the sheeple's getting massive amounts of electromagnetic radiation. So it can be used for a lot of good things, and it can be used for a lot of bad things. So it can be used to spread lies, propaganda, hate, fear, deception. Or it could be used to spread love and happiness. So you can see how this door swings both ways with this light. This television is no good for these sheeple's eyes either. It's not good for their little eyeballs. It's melting their brains, it's just another dose. Like every day they're getting this blast of photon energy. So we'll go in there and take a look at the TV shows. So powerful images come through there. Sometimes you could scare a sheeple. So we'll go over here and get the description, Television, an electric box that projects images designed by the elite to destroy the imagination of the sheeple. So it's just something to think about. So we'll continue on. We'll go in there and check out what he's been watching and where he's getting these crazy ideas.
I want to know what's going on. Those tanks down in the hold.
You've been there?
Yeah. They're full of water. Where's the chemical you guys are making?
There's no chemical.
What the hell? Oh my God. That chemical's just a smokescreen, isn't it? That isn't what you want at all.
You're right.
You're here to take the water.
It's the rarest, most valuable commodity you can imagine. Unlike most planets, ours included, Earth is blessed with an abundance of it. We need it, Mike, for our sustenance, and the power fusion generators, and the leader's weapons.
We could have shared it.
Some of us proposed that. But our leader wants it all. Other ships like this one are already on their way. The plan will take a generation. But he'll have his way.
And the Earth will become a desert. And humanity will die.
There won't be any people left by then. There's something else I have to show you.
So you can see where the television can be used to project very powerful images. It can change people's minds, change their feelings. That's why my sheeple don't sleep too good at night. He's staying up late watching these scary movies. About aliens stealing the water. And they want to come eat him and use him as food and destroy his planet. So it's a very good example of television right there. Remember, it can be used to spread fear, deception. It can be used for propaganda. You know, it's coming into the sheeple's home every day. It's being pumped in there. This radiation is being pumped into their home daily. But it's special to us because we can see it. No, it's different than all the other forms of electromagnetic radiation. The light is very special to us humans because we can see it. Continue on. So you can see it's very powerful images come through there. It's very stimulating. War movies, stuff like that. Goes directly from the sheeple's brain right to the TV. You might as well have electrodes hooked directly up to him. So let me show you over here on the chart. See the human brain. Okay, you come over here and let's tell you a little bit about brain waves. So it's very stimulating, the television. It keeps the sheeple in a state of consciousness that resembles sleep. And they're always connected to this thing. It's basically running their whole lives. The wires go right up into the brain. So I thought I'd point some of that out. It can even be used for censorship. So it's just some of the stuff to think about. And this gets into quantum physics. You go back and read this. So the world is unbelievably odd. Elements have fingerprints, energy comes in indivisible chunks. Light is both a wave and a particle, and some things could be in two places at once. So here's a definition of light. Energy in the universe that functions as particles, photons, or waves, and frequencies. So it could be used for good things too. It could be used for imagination, love, happiness. So you can see this light is very powerful stuff. It affects you physically. And it comes in many different forms. So it's like the sunlight outside, you know, it's not just some fancy backdrop. It affects your health. So this all comes back to you again, you know, what are you watching out there? Well, it has a huge influence on you. We'll go down here and look at the book. You can't have a conversation about light without talking about Planck's constant. So he was the physicist that figured it all out for us so we could measure it. Go back and read this. Even though it made no sense to him, Max Planck was the physicist that spotted the way to make the math work. You know, that was the old saying in Hollywood, you know, you were living in the limelight. This is what made all that possible, the hydrogen. Remember that. Go back and read that. So the light energy is coming in to us from the third dimension. Think about that. It comes in through the atoms and the molecules. The movement of electrons. So we were just scratching the surface in this video. There's much more to come. I just want to cover a little bit about the EMR coming in through the television. How it affects you. You gotta remember, these photons, this light energy, they're particles of electromagnetism that have no mass and infinite range. You know, so those stars are coming all the way through space. That light travels all the way through space. So until next time.